Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ripper, the 1996 full-motion video point-and-click adventure game from Take-Two Interactive, with content warnings for violence, gore, possibly some nudity, some swearing, sex references. There's a character in a coma, there's descriptions of murder. Any and all of these things may occur in this following episode, just to let you know. At the moment we're looking at a bulletin board with the understanding that arranging these flyers in a particular order will uncover a secret piece of information about a location relating to a group known as the Web Runners, which seems to be some kind of underground gaming group who operate in cyberspace, as far as I understand it. I have read through these. I spent quite a time ruminating on what I could do with them last episode and didn't really come up with anything. But experimenting between recordings, I have come up with a second thing that I really need to remember about this game. It's basically, it is more of a trad adventure game than perhaps its cinematic styling has encouraged me to believe. And trad in the sense that basically if you butt up against something you need to solve and you don't really understand, generally what you have to do is just visit every location and try everything with everything, which does include, when there's a conversation system, talking to characters again and again and again. I have discovered that although we have no new locations to visit, there are at least 3 characters we can visit who have new dialogue options. I don't know what their responses to the questions are, but I know I can ask them questions. Let's do them in the order they're presented here. Let's go to Falcon Eddie and see what he has to say about the mysterious Web Runners. We can look at the chair. I meant to go further into the room, sorry. Excuse me, Twig. Right, Falcon Eddie, what do you have to say to me about Web Runners? Let's bring up the Web Runners.
I didn't know that you, Magnata, and Burton were all in the Web Runners together.
Those were the days. Christ, did we have fun. I was the guru, Magnata was the brooding bohemian, Burton was the straight-laced schoolgirl surfing the edge. Too bad it all went down the shitter.
Would you care to expand? No? Okay. That's alright then. Well, should I write down Guru, Bohemian, and Schoolgirl? And see if that's anything. Keep on practicing, Twig. Okay, I keep forgetting that I don't need to walk out of doors to go places. Let's visit the gym, because this is where Burton is. Hello, just visiting, don't mind me. Just going to walk around this way, even though this doesn't really seem a very obvious way to walk to get further into the gym. Yeah, don't mind me. Hi, Dr. Burton. Tell her you know she was a web runner.
So you were a Web Runner?
15 years ago when I was a kid.
So that's all it was, kid stuff.
Actually, it was exciting. I learned more about cyberspace there than I did in school. But basically, it was all about games. And I grew up. Didn't it occur to you that I stormed out of the ICU for a reason? I don't want to talk to you, Quinlan.
Nice. I don't think I'd heard that bit of dialogue before, so that was good. You know what? I'm getting the feeling that what we're here learning is overall colour and not specific to solving the puzzle. I guess giving us more, let's try a third person because they might have more for us. It is, finally, Soap is hopefully going to do more than just throw shade at us. Let's find out. Ask about web runners.
What do you know about the web runners?
Oh, that's way before my time. All I know is it got something to do with kids on the cutting edge having fun. The guy you really need to talk to is Gambit Nelson. An old gamer, a C-space entrepreneur. You've been around for years and years. Been known to throw down a few at the Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp.
Well, that's convenient because I already know. I'm already acquainted with this particular Gambit Nelson and have previously been to the Cafe Duchamp. But for some reason can't visit it currently, although that seems like it would have been a useful place to still have unlocked. So the Cafe Duchamp is not... What? Why would that not allow me to go back to the Cafe Duchamp and... I mean, narratively there's no justification why I shouldn't be able to. But mechanically maybe there is? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to write down Gambit Nelson. So, let's have one more look at... Well, hang on. Is there any... Before I get too hasty, is there anything else Soap has to say about anything? Yeah, it's really weird that you can't... The cafe is no longer available in this act, and the character we're being pointed to is not available.
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
No, I was just one more thinging you. Oh, alright, let's go back to the bulletin board. All about games. So I assume the group, if it, as it currently, in whatever format it currently exists, is operating kind of on the same basis as the original group did. There's kind of a a like graduating waves of younger people who are in the group. But what does any of this mean? Attention runners, Founders Day 5K, commemorate NYU Founders Day by a run through the Warrens. Should be a full stop there. Tofu burgers, high protein shakes, Vita juices and mace bombs provided for all entrants. The only thing that doesn't sound like it you would ingest it is the mace bomb. I feel like you might hurl that at some riot police. Or they might hurl at you, depending on the situation. Shirts for first 50 entrants. So running, Burton is a runner, right? Gearing up for 2041, yearbook staff due to brawling between the advertising and layout staffs. The staff of the NYU will be meeting at a new address. Brawling is Magnota. Cougar Zoo House, Saturday beer, Tropics on Demand. As a present, take home some memories. Drugs is that is definitely Falconetti. This Dragnet Film Festival starring Jack Webb. So Dragnet is a police show. So that would be this one. This is a Magnota. Just how professional your classmates' papers look. Oh, hollow record your term papers. So this is academics, but it's also dodging academics. So that could be Burton or Falconetti, in my estimation. Learn, grow, make a difference, be a Vista volunteer, help to rebuild the Warrens, provide an alternative to gang life, earn money for college, pad your resume with worthwhile humanitarian effort. That sounds more like Burton, I suppose. For rent, a former warehouse converted to a loft apartment. That sounds a bit Falconetti. We've got Inconceivable, Outrageous, Big Time, Performance, Theatre on Gramercy Street, all this month. GameCon 2040, Gamers Conference. Huge convention, RPGs, flight sims, and network multi-sims. Don't miss it. For info, email Astro86. I don't know. Let's go Falconetti pile for that one. Let's go Burton pile for this one. Have I won? Have I won the game? I'll put them up here. You'll like that. As mentioned last time, because I've got free reign to click and drag these. There's like quite a lot of minutiae available in where I can place them. So I'm kind of none the wiser really as to where this is. Alright, well I'm going to come back to this when I have another idea. So see you in a moment. Okay, so I do now know how to solve this puzzle. There are a few crucial pieces of information really you need to know or to somehow induce about how to solve this. So one of them is that you need to use 5 of these 8 flyers to get a solution. I think it would have been really helpful if on easy mode the game had eliminated the irrelevant flyers, so you only had the ones that you needed to work with. I feel like that would have been an appropriate touch for an easy mode. It also would have been nice if they'd indicated what area you need to put them in, because you do in fact need to put them in a horizontal row at the bottom of the screen here. So maybe like 5 slots along here would have been a good indication. That might have been nice. And the final and most important thing you need to know in terms of making sense of this is that actually what we're doing is we're selectively choosing words or phrases from the flyers that we're going to line up here to form a sentence, which was not necessarily what I was expecting. I think what I was hoping to do is just find enough information on the poster to indicate the sequence they should go in, and then that information would not be actually directly relevant to the information we receive. That would dissolve into something more useful. But no, so we've chosen the Dragnet Film Festival to begin because it contains the word web, and then we're going to talk about runners in the attention runners poster. So therefore we've got web runners in our sentence. Next up we need this angry yearbook one. I still find it distracting that the address is purposely obscured. I guess that's because that's not the part of this that we're choosing to take. What we're choosing is we'll be meeting at the new address at. Yep, indeed. So we're taking that, and then we're taking a former warehouse from here, apparently. And then we're going to take on Gramercy Street all this month from this one.
Got it. I hope the web runners don't mind a visitor.
There you go. So that has put a new location in our world map. So not quite what I was expecting there. We never needed to use the kegger, the person who will transcribe your term papers for you, or the Vista Volunteer flyer. So there you go. Puzzle solved. Let's go to the world. And let's find out if we've got our web runners loft. We have. Okay, who will we meet there? Oh, maybe no one? What's this? code. We can put a code in. Alright. Com. Okay. We may have stumbled at the very next hurdle. What does the com button do? Nothing. So, dare I press F1? Okay, I'm going to dare. Click on the code button to reveal a keypad. Click on the number keys to enter the lock code for opening this door. I feel like that's something we could get from Burton or Falconetti. Probably Falconetti. We've got EX and RV. I'm not sure what that's all about. Do the things... Oh, okay. Let's try and work out the length of this, if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 digits. Okay. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything new we can discuss with anybody. No. I'm suspecting that might be a no then. Hello. I was trying to go over to the one leg shorter than the other, you see, so I rarely get anywhere in a straight line.
I wish you'd ask all of your questions at once, Quinlan. I'm trying to get a workout in.
Nice, that was a different go away dialogue. I like it. Well, new information has come to light, Dr. Byrne, but clearly not something that I feel strongly enough to ask you about. Right, so no help there. So how am I supposed to know a code? Is it going to be something off one of the posters? I guess we're looking for 9 digits. Do we need to go back and look at the posters again? Alright. Let's try it. That might be our solution. Oh, because there are numbers on the posters. Does it remember the order I put them in? Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so there's number 4 here. There's a number 5. I'm gonna choose them to the number 50 from here. I'm gonna choose number 14 from here. And then I'm gonna choose number 42 from here. How many does that give me? Got 7. And then choose the 86 from here. It's a bit selective, but that could be it. Okay, well, you know what? I feel a little bit better if I managed to solve that bit by myself. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. Have we cracked it? 4, 5, 0, 1, 4, 4, 2, 8, 6. Yes. Oh, hello. Who's this character? Well, there's all sorts of fun going on around here. What happens if I turn around? Anything here? Can I go in this direction? What happens if I turn around? That's going to be the door, isn't it? Nice. Okay. Oh, it's a nice big location that feels like it might have some more stuff in it, but I think I've only got an interaction with this person. Well, let's see what they're all about, shall we?
7th Cavalry. Are you mad? You almost gave me a stroke. I was doing the Custer Sim, and I was the only Korean Indian, and I had Goldilocks by the throat.
This won't take too long, honey. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Make an appointment with my secretary.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been going through lately. Hop along. I've been playing tag with a serial killer and ruining my shine by walking through his victim's guts. My girlfriend's in a coma, and the next time the Ripper kills, it could possibly be yours truly. So fuck your cartoons!
Okay.
Fine. Now, let's talk.
Right. The age-old conflict between generations, eh? Ask her if she knows Claire Burton.
A woman named Claire Burton. Used to be a runner. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her. I mean, I don't know her. I know who she is or who she was. She was one of the first. Proto-runner. We care about our history, man. You've got to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Wow. It's interesting. So, what do you know about her?
I just know who she is. Seen her pictures hanging on the walls in here. You can see them yourself.
Ask her if she knows anything about Falcon Eddie.
Do you know anything about a guy named Falcon Eddie?
Every runner's heard of the Falcon. He's a legend on heels. Before he was a runner, he fracked with a gang called Error 33.
Falcon Eddie was a 33. Was he part of this TRW thing?
Story is he masterminded it. Core overwrite. Took out the credit record of every adult on the East Coast. Cops never got him. They say he's still out there, waiting to strike again.
I bet.
Okay, I tried to scribble down some of that, because that seemed like it might be relevant. Ask her if she's ever heard of Vince Magnotta.
Ever hear of Vince Magnotta?
Sounds familiar. You'd have to grep the runner's archive well to see if that guy means anything.
Ask her how to access the Runner's Archive. That sounds useful.
How can I access the runner's archive?
Never actually been there myself. It's for senior runners only. I know the address. It's at Anachrony Station. You're on your own with the ice, though. It's a bitch.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't catch that, what station they're at. Can I go anywhere else? No, that is it. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, I can go this way now. Wanted me to do things in a specific order. Right, we can look at pictures. Can I? I can look at this picture. Are those supposed to be young versions of Burton and Falconetti and Magnotta? I think they might be. Okay. Oh, hang on, I can look at this one as well. Love from... Oh, Anachrony Station. Okay. Now I understand what she said. I don't... Yeah, that character hasn't been named, did they? So I don't know. And I'm writing down Anachrony. There you go, with my non-dominant hand, so it looks a bit rubbish, but there we go. Lovely. Okay, I feel like we should probably hit the road. Should we try and find Anachrony? This is a very nice virtual set. Oh, can we do stuff here as well? Because we couldn't look at this before. No? Does it only lead back to the conversation option? Yeah. Okay, let's head out of here. I guess we'll head to the newsroom. Straight to cyberspace. I wonder what Anachrony will look like if indeed I've onto the right line of thought and it's a well that I can access. Let's find out.
virtual dynamics operating system.
Exit cyberspace.
Alright, let's go the classic way around. Okay, that's Catherine's, Berman Incorporated, Falconetti, Pirates, Wofford, Library, Spiders.
Webrunners Archive.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe Anachrony is the thing. Maybe I misunderstood what was said to me. Yeah. Anachrony. Is that... Oh, that wasn't the right one. Anachrony Station? Is the whole thing? Maybe? Snazzy? I feel like I'm gonna get bitten and... Oh, is this a... No. You did game, you did not just give me a sliding tiles puzzle. Holy moly. Well, that's... Oh no. Oh dear gosh. I was going to say something about getting bitten and receiving superpowers, but to be honest, anything to avoid this, really. Where's this? It's hard to see what the space is. It'd be nice if that was, given that some of the tiles are virtually. That should be over here somewhere, shouldn't it? Yeah. So given that some of the tiles are virtually black in and of themselves, it'd be nice if the blank space was a different colour. Can I save in here? Of course I can't save in here. Will it remember where I've got to though? Like it remembered where I left my posters? Maybe. Am I any good at these? Not really, but you can usually get there eventually through hours of frustration. Where does this bit go? I need to go what? Is that UN? Oh, I need to go in that space there, okay. Nice. I think I'm going for the don't think about it method. Yeah, so I've got like web runners to work there. And that goes there actually. So what's... Oh, that bit needs to be in there. Okay, and then the spider should be self-explanatory, right? Okay, let's try and get... That's in there now. How I get everything else where I need it to go, I'm not sure. Okay. I think it's marginally closer, isn't it? Uh, 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 uh. Oh, there you go. Somehow I did that. Right, so we've got web runners. And then somewhere up here we need a spider. Not sure this dark one must be like a, maybe it's a corner one. Right, so the body of the spider is probably here-ish. Probably. So that, where's like is the bottom of the head? Where's the bottom of the head of the spider? This is top of the lettering. I think this is top of the lettering as well. Does this bit go lower than? Does it go like? Doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like it goes beside it. I think it goes. Oh, actually, I think they have that relationship, don't they? Okay, that's all good. Then this bit is probably over here. So let's just get that over there so we can see what that looks like together. Yep, that looks correct. And then those two look like they're in the correct relationship currently. Interesting. So these probably need to go up, don't they? They all need to go up one. Oh, and they go together. Interesting. I guess do they need to shift over? Possibly. Okay, so that fits. Yeah, I think this is about right, from what I remember. Right, so we're there. Is that looking halfway feasible? Yeah, that stuff is. Oh, that's like the more part, isn't it? So I need to get that down here somewhere. Let's see if does that line up? That does line up. Okay, so I think I've got it in the right position now. I know where it needs to be. Oh, that works out nicely. That's in the right position, so I don't want to change that if I don't have to. That's not correct. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. I. Not sure what these little red bits all about. Okay, and then I want to go that back up there. Oh, there's almost some kind of correlation going on there, isn't there? You know, I might be onto. Might not be onto anything if I'm just trying to operate on this top bit without interrupting the web runner's writing. Yeah, so that's clearly those bits are correct. I want to get. Sadly, there's no amount of cheating I can do on this. I've just got to make it work somehow. You know what? This is a really ignominious way to leave an episode, but I think we'll come back to it with some kind of solution. Because I might be sitting here for hours, you know. So yes, we'll leave it with this almost complete image of a spider posing above a logo, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.